We're being recorded. That's what I was waiting for. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna go ahead and do some warm ups like we did last week. You'll watch Jeremiah and Lunky as I kind of tell them what to do, and you guys do them as well. And then we're gonna go over the strikes that we did last week. You know, like that hammer, the palm strike. I think we did an elbow. Oh, don't even worry about it. If you guys relate, I don't know how long this class is. It should be to about 1 o'clock though. So don't worry about it. It's all good. And then I'll make sure that we get everything going. So let's jump into this. Go ahead and stand up if you're not standing up, and rhino in place. Go. Let's get you guys warmed up. We'll make sure that they're not legless today. They might be headless, but not legless.
Yeah, just a quick PSA. If you guys want to see Sensei's screen better, go ahead. Feel free to pin her or just put it on speaker view once I'm done talking so you can see everything better.
And jumping jacks. Go for it. Let's do some jumping jacks. I see some familiar names from last week, which is awesomeness. And let's do some outside bounce. Take a step from one side to the other. You'll have to pardon me if I cough. It's allergy land, especially with the rain. Everything's up. And inside balance. Now one foot's going to kick out the other from side to side. And double hop, bounce it from side to side. In the interest of time, we're not going to be doing the mountain climbers or the butterfly stretching, but we are going to go ahead and spread our legs out and gently lean towards one side. We're going to still do some stretching. There being bookends. If you notice, one's going to the right, one's going to the left. It's fine by me. And switch. And switch again, but this time go all the way down. Do the best that you can. If you can't go all the way down, just go as far as you can go.
I have a question.
I hopefully have an answer.
Can I keep my camera off? But I'm doing my exercise with my brother. It's just I'm in my PJs.
That's fine. Don't
Okay,
worry.
thank you.
You're good. And switch to the other side. We believe you. And now stand up on your feet. Let's have 1 foot forward and put the other one behind. So you're in a nice lunge. And what I want to make sure is that you're on the ball of your foot, on the back foot. So your heel is off the ground. So we are getting a nice stretch. Yeah, you need it after this morning. Now, if you're feeling frisky, you could jump and switch. If you're not feeling frisky, you can just step. Just make sure that you switch your legs. And now bring your feet to the middle. Let's put our hands up to the side. Let's do some little circles going forward. And backwards. And now let's do some large circles going forward. I like how my instructors, the black belt ones, are all in the full uniform, but I'm not. I'm in the casual one, just like Sia. And backwards, big circles backwards. Yep. Ready for black belt. And twist. And spread your legs out, fold your arms, and let's just gently hang there. And slowly come up. All right, we feeling a little bit warmed up? Yeah, Lisa gave me some 2 thumbs up. For those of you, yeah, I got some thumbs up on the cameras that I see. So remember and we know one of my favorite emojis on there is the party hat. So if you ever want to switch to the favorite reactions, that little, it's like a celebration. It's like, woo, yeah, babies. Hey, I see it. Now look, everybody's changing it. I love it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to just jump into some hand strikes. So one of you go ahead and grab a punching target. You guys, of course, don't have punching targets, so you can punch towards a target.
Can we use pillows or like a big stuffed animal?
Sure, why not? Go for it. Use a pillow or a stuffed animal. I'm good with that. Just don't use real animals or like actually hit people, because that would not be a good thing. So we're going to start out with, I believe we started out with those hammers last week where they go to the top of the head. So remember, they come up and down like that. And so remember, in the interest of time, what we're going to do is 5 on one arm, then 5 on the other, and then 10 where we switch. Ready? Go for it. Woo, look at that. I see some peeps going bananas over there. I love it. What I want to do, since we did a hammer last time, I want to add one. We're going to do a hammer like going to the ribs, because I don't think we worked on that one last time, did we? No. So a hammer to the rib that comes up here, and then bam, it smashes down into the ribs. So we're going to do the same thing. 5 on one arm, 5 on the other, then 10 where we alternate. Ready? Go for it. Very nice. Look at you, gals. I know there's a couple of guys on here too, but I don't see them. So we're going to go ahead and move on to those palm strikes now. Let's do some palm strikes, we're gonna go to the face. Ready? Same deal, 5, 5, and 10 alternating. Go for it. 5. Good, yeah. Now, if you only hear like 5, 5, and 5 on this end, that's because we want to make sure that we're catching all of you guys, okay? So we're gonna do another one though. We're gonna do a palm to the groin. So this one, the fingertips are down, and we're not exactly hitting right at the groin. We're gonna be hitting the pelvic bone. So we want it to go down that way. So yeah, I see Errol already going. Go for it. So same thing. 5, 5, and then 10. Go for it. This one's a little bit harder to generate that noise on the pads like we do with the other, because it's kind of funky to hold it. And, okay, good. That looked awesome. Let's do those tiger claws. Remember we did those tiger claws where we're going to their face with it. And then if you want, you can rip, scratch their eyes out. So tiger claws going to the face. Ready? Go for it. Lonky, while he was doing it, he was ripping their face out at the same time. He's like, let me rip out the stuffing of this thing. And then we also did some elbows. So we're going to do that roundhouse elbow. Remember, that's the one comes across the body. So we're here, just boom, goes right across. So same thing, go for it. It's a lot easier to make that sound when it's skin hitting the pads and not your uniform. All right. Those look pretty awesome. I want to introduce just one more thing for you guys today, and then I'm going to let Serena's going to go over some kicks with you guys. We'll kick the stuff over here, but I just want to show you one more thing. This is called a forearm smash, because we're going to use it in one of our techniques, so I want to make sure that you have it. So it's here. Forearm smash goes a couple different ways. It can either go this way into the chest, or like we're going to do it, it's going to go this way. And it's going to go right into the elbow. Okay, so it just drives this way. Here, it's a forearm smash. So go for it. 5, 5, and then 10 switching. And then I'm going to let Serena take it over for a little bit. Go. Nice. All right. Very nice. So Serena's going to go over some kicks with you guys and gals. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute me. So in case I have, peanut gallery comments, I'll make them to myself. So here we go.
Alrighty. Okay. Sheila, for time, is it good just to have like 3 on each foot for the reps, or that's good? Okay. Awesome. Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Serena. I'm a secondary black belt from Han Brothers Taekwondo, and we're going to be going over some kicks. So the first thing we're going to do is a crescent kick. Okay. And so for the crescent kick, first you're going to just stand in kicking position. Make sure that when the kicking foot is more or less as straight as it can be, and your foot is pulled back with like the ball of the foot pointing forward. So what you're going to do is you're going to, this is aimed at the shoulder and the head. So you're going to be kicking from out to in. So I just do that very slowly. I'll do it one more time in slow motion. Out to in. And in regular speed, it's going to look something more like this. Okay, so I'm just going to count. We're going to do 3 on the right leg and 3 on the left leg, and then we'll move on to the next kick. So here we go. Right leg. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, now we're going to switch. We're going to do the left leg. Make sure that your leg is straight and the ball of the foot is pulled back. 1, 2. Okay, this is just the crescent kick. And 3. Alrighty, good job, everyone. Our next kick is going to be the side kick. So quick tip for the side kick, make sure when you're kicking that the foot you're not kicking with that's turning is you're on the ball of your foot, so it's easier to turn and you don't get stuck halfway. So I'm going to do this one slow once again. First thing you do is you bring up the foot, you turn, and then it's just a kick sideways. So I'm going to do that in slow motion again. for kick. And now I'll do it in regular speed like this. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing as last time. 3 on the right and 3 on the left. Here we go. Right leg, 1. Right leg, 2. And right leg, 3. Good job, foot. And now we're gonna do left leg. So left leg, 1. Left leg, 2. And finally left leg, 3. Alrighty. So our next strike or like kick is going to just be a simple knee strike. And this is either aimed at like the groin or the chest, depending on what you're defending. And it's pretty simple. You're just stepping forward and striking with the knee. I'll do that one more time for demonstration, just striking with the knee. And now we're gonna just do that 3 times on the right leg and the other left. So right leg, 1. Right leg, 2. And right leg, 3. I'm gonna switch. All right, now left leg. Left leg, 1. Left leg, 2. And left leg, 3. All righty. And our final kick for today is going to be front push kick, which is essentially like a front kick. But instead of kicking, you're going to step forward and just push your attacker away from you. So I'll do that one more time in slow motion. Knee up, push the attacker away from you. So I'm gonna do that 3 times. Right leg, ready? Right leg, 1. Right leg, 2. Right leg. Okay, switch. Now left leg. Left leg, 1. Left leg, 2. And left leg, 3. Alrighty, so that is all the kicks we have for today. Sela, do you want me to do the one X block right now or later? I'll do it right now. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to show one of, I think it's a combination, but it's basically an X block, and this is used when someone is striking. And it's a little hard to do for just one person, but if someone's striking at you, you're going to be stepping back and blocking, making an X with your fist, and then absorbing the blow, and then pushing with an open palm strike. So I'm just going to pretend that someone is striking me. I'm going to step back with my right leg and then make an X with my arms. Make sure that your fists are nice and tight to absorb the blow, and then pull back to absorb, and then open palm strike. So for the palm strike, make sure your hands are together, not like all spider webby. That's no good. So we're going to just do that 3 times on each side. So first 3 are going to be right leg stepping back. So block, absorb, strike. Okay. And you can watch Sensei Michelle demonstrating as well. We're going to do it again. Block, absorb, strike. And one last time. Block, absorb, strike. Great. Now we're going to do the left
side.
Called? What?
What is what is it called? This
is an X block. An X block. Because you're making an X with your hands and then you're striking. Okay. Now we're gonna do left step. Okay. We're gonna do left side. So step back with your left foot, block, then strike with your left hand. Do that again. Block, strike. And one last time. Block and strike. Alrighty, I think that is all for me demonstrating today. Thank you all, and I will be passing this on, I believe, back to Sensei Michelle.
Awesome. So based off of like Serena, what she just showed you with the X block, I'm going to give you a super quick technique that goes with it. If you watch what I was doing, Jeremiah was trying to smack me over the head with something. So one of the things we have to make sure whenever we do the X block over our head is that I don't leave my head here. Otherwise, they're going to play the drums on my head. So from here, what I want to do is when he comes in, I make sure I get the hand out or the head out of the way, because let's say I miss with my X block, then he's at least not knocking me out. So I step and now I block. I also don't want to block in his wrist because look, he's about to turn me into a drum and I don't want that either. So get the head out of the way, block at about the shoulder, about the forearm area with the X block. Then just like Serena had us do, redirect the arm down. Then I'm gonna add something for you guys. Instead of just redirecting with that palm strike, after I redirect, I'm gonna hit them right with a hook punch, or no, uppercut, right into the ribs, and then palm strike them in their face. You see how that kind of works a little bit? So they're going here, redirect their arm down, hook or uppercut into the ribs, and then palm strike to the face or the side of the head. So let me have you guys try that 5 times. Go ahead and try it 5 times, and then we'll do some other techniques, and then you can see they're going to do it a couple times too in case you get lost. Then redirect it in front of you, in front. There you go. Punch to the ribs. Oh. There you go. You have problems over here today. There we go. Yes. Good. So we kind of got that one pretty good. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Thumbs up. Party hats. I don't know. Something. Party hat. Okay, Lisa gave me party hat. Leah did. All right. I'm seeing party hats and thumbs up. I love it. So our next one is going to be if they're coming at you with they're trying to swing at the side of your head with that club or here. So one of the things I want to do is one of the biggest ways to get rid of a circle is to cut it off. So line over comes a circle. He's coming with a circular technique. I'm going to beat him with a line right here. I'm using both of my forearms to hit him. One at the wrist and one at like the bicep over here. Because when you hit him in the bicep, that hurts. Let's just go with that. So here, boom. Now I grab the wrist though as quick as I can. So that way I make sure that he's not going to leave, because we have to, whenever we deal with the attacker with the weapon, we have 3 C's: contact, control, and counter. So I've made contact, and now I control his arm. And now I'm going to counter. I'm going to throw, this is what we call a back fist. The back of the fist is going right to the jaw. Now, there's also 3 D's when we do this. Disarm, disable, and destroy. Because let's face it, ladies and gentlemen that are there, he's not trying to play games with me. He's trying to attack me. So I have to disable him so he cannot attack me. That doesn't mean go killing them. It just means disable them. So from here, boom, back fist to the jaw. We may not knock them out with that. So we're going to bring this hand like we're going to go super softball underhand pitching. Bam! Right to his elbow. And then side kick to the knee. So let me show you guys again, then I'm going to have you try it. So here, block, grab the wrist, back fist, arm, nice big old swing, and then bam, side kick to the knee, and then run away. Because guess what? You take out their knee, they can't come run after you. Sound like a good idea? Sound like a plan? All right. Let me have you gals practice it. And I'm going to try to watch as many of you as I can on the screen. Go for it. Let's have you do a couple. Nice. Good job. I'm seeing a real good job from Eleanor over there. Michelle's looking pretty good too. Looking at Sarah and Eliana. Yeah. Good. Good job grabbing the wrist. Then back fist. Boom. Then go softball pitching. Yeah. Then a nice little side kick to the knee. Nice. Kai looks like she's breaking every bone in that person's arm. Nice work. I see Errol over there. Yeah. Ooh. She's beating up some people. And then we see Angela. Did I see her? She's hiding. All right, you guys look really good though from what you guys are doing. So, and Lisa, you already know this technique. Question, okay. What's the question? Okay. Alex and Ivan, I'm pretty sure you and your brother are doing good as well. Okay, Lisa's question is, what part of the arm hits the elbow when we do the swing? That is a fantastic question. So I'm going to give you a couple of different answers. So I either can do this here with this nice meaty part of my arm, or I can come up this way with this part of the arm. So it's generally this area. So either over here or the top, you know, like radial side. Yeah, radio, you know, oof, boombox, radio. Okay, so over here or over here. Think of like, how many of you have played volleyball? I used to play volleyball. I love volleyball. When I used to serve the ball, I used to do that serve. Think of that serve or this way when you serve it. And it's either this part or this part of the arm. Any other questions?
I agree with you. I love volleyball.
Excellent. Volleyball is a fun game. Any other questions for this technique? No? Nada? Zip? Okay, so we finished going clubbing because he's got a club. Ha ha. So now we find a crazy attacker with a knife. And I have no other person than Jeremiah to help with that, you know, crazy person, knifing. So one of the things that we're going to do is we want to get out of the way of the knife. So our 3 C's and 3 D's become super important here, because if I stay here, I can risk getting stabbed, and I don't want to do that. So one of the biggest things is as soon as we see that, we put our hands up. Whoa, hey buddy, what do you want, right? So hands go up. We don't want to, I've been to some self-defense classes and they say to turn your hands this way, but don't do that because that shows your attacker that you know what's coming already. Think of a more natural position. This is pretty natural, right? Where you're showing this part. I understand why they say to show this part because they say if you get sliced by accident, there's not major arteries, but there's not that many on this side either. So you're good. So you, oh, whoa, hey buddy, what's going on? You know, and then they may say, give me your money, give me, you know, give me your watch, give me your phone. Do yourself a favor, throw it, just give it to them. Like, cool, you want my watch here? Merry Christmas. Broken. Battery doesn't work. I was going to go buy a new battery, whatever. Give them your watch. Because the first thing we remember with self-defense is your life is always more important than any item they're asking for. You've got items so that you can hit them with, but give it to them. They're like, oh, cool. Here, have my wallet. Then just go cancel all your credit cards for you adults that are over there, you know, right afterwards. Throw your wallet, though, on the floor. Throw the watch, throw the phone, whatever it is. Throw it on the floor next to them so that way you can have a chance to get out of the way. Because they may do this thing where they go, and then they take off running, which is fine. Let them do it. Do not give them an invitation to come closer to you, though. Okay? So that's for everybody. Now, let's pretend I didn't have anything. And so what's he going to do? He's crazy. He's going to try to, you know, he wants to stab me for some reason. So I step and get out of the way of the knife. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And if you saw, just like with our club technique, I have both of these arms up. I'm going to keep these arms up because I'm going to go here and then I'm going to grab his wrist. Why do I grab his wrist? First C, contact, control. I have control. That way, let's say he tries to move his arm. I'm here. I'm all over the place with him. I'm stuck to him like glue on something. So We're here, we come out, grab the wrist. Now, remember I was talking to you about that forearm smash. Here it comes. Boom, forearm smash right to his elbow. Then I'm gonna bring my hand this way and we're gonna play a game of why you stabbing yourself. You know, remember when you're a little kid and well, most of you are little kids. If you have siblings, it's like, you get your hand and go, why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Stop hitting yourself. My brothers used to do that to me. We're doing the same thing. Jeremiah and I are going to flip around so you can see what happens. So I'm here, right? I step, I grab his wrist. I forearm smash. Now I just bring this arm underneath the arm and we're going to play a game. Why are you stabbing yourself? Stop trying to give what are you doing, man? Why are you trying to give yourself a kidney operation? Cut it out. So, you know, I poke fun at it because we have to poke a little bit of fun at things sometimes, but it's serious. So take a couple of moments and work on that, and I'm going to look at you guys and see what's going on. Sound good? All right, play with it. And then if you need, they might do something, I don't know. Nice, I see Lisa. Kai, that looks pretty good. Carissa reminds me of your little brother, Lisa, because she went off screen. So I can't see her. Let's see. Michelle looks good. Let me see some of these other participants. Oh, nobody else has their cameras on. All right. Yeah, Kiara. What if the perpetrator has a heavy jacket? What do you do in that situation? Knives are kind of sharp. They're going to kind of go through some stuff. Otherwise, you've broken their arm. That forearm smash is going to break the elbow. I don't know. Have any of you ever like hyperextended your elbow before? Your arm pretty much has, so whenever you injure something, if you ever notice, it's like you go hyperextension, sprain, and then break. That's pretty much how it goes. Yeah. And if you've ever hyperextended your elbow, you know that hurts because your elbow wants to retract super quick. I hyperextended both elbows doing a form one time because I was so into the form and there was nobody there. And all of a sudden you just heard double pops and it was both my elbows hyperextending. So go all out. But that's the thing is you're here, this forearm smash, bam. I'm putting most of my weight into this little joint. I don't care who you are. You can be Arnold Schwarzenegger. You could be the biggest bodybuilder. You can't build your bone. You can't build that. You can't build that muscle. That's not a muscle. It's a bone. It's going to break. So you just smash for glory. What if it is a gun instead of a knife? If it's a gun, give them what they want. Always give them what they want, but with the gun, the other thing you have to make sure that you do is get out of the way of the gun. It's pretty much the same principle. Get out of the way of the gun, break their arm, whatever you have to do. But we didn't exactly plan for gun techniques today. So if that's something that you're super interested in though, anybody that has come to these seminars, you're welcome to give me a call and I'll even give you a couple of free weeks to come in and try out some classes with me. And we'll go over things like gun defenses, more knives, things like that. And then, yes, absolutely, Celia. Celia just sent me a DM, so I have to make sure that I address that. And I will, don't worry, don't worry. We got one more thing over here. And it's gonna be a hair grab from the side. So, clearly he's not trying to ask me what time of day it is. He's grabbing my hair. So one of the things I'm gonna do is, just like we did last time, I'm gonna trap the hand. Now, remember we did that palm? I'm gonna step a little bit, palm strike him right in the elbow, and then side kick to the knee. I like breaking the elbow and kicking out the knees. You know why? They're joints, and you can't strengthen them.
Can you do that move again?
I'll show again. Don't worry, Alex.
Okay. Thank you.
And, oh, and I have to apologize to Tristan. Tristan, I haven't got back on there to help with the notes from last week. because I got crazy busy this week. So I will help though. I promise I will. So he grabs my hair from the side. I'm gonna trap this, right? Because his hand is on my head. I'm gonna use my head and my hands. Then I'm gonna step a little bit. Palm strike him right in the elbow going up. Boom. See how that arm goes like that? That's gonna snap if you hit it hard enough. And then side kick right to their knee. Okay? So it's a good little rando technique. So let me have you guys and girls try that for a couple of moments. And yes. I'm gonna try to look. I'm watching the people that are actually on camera. Just so you have to make sure. Oh yeah. Also, this palm can either go this way, where your fingertips are here, or it comes up like you're trying to serve pizza. Doesn't matter which way you do it, because I personally like doing it with the fingers to the side because I get way more torque in that than I do this. That's like pizza. Who's ready for some pizza? We're not waitresses, right? We don't have pizza to serve. We have elbows to break. So much more torque with the fingertips going sideways. Yeah. I saw that, Kai. That looked good. Yes. So no pizzas. We serve broken elbows today. And of course, these guys are giggling now at my serving broken elbows because we have broken the elbow, what, twice in our techniques today? No, 3 times. 3 out of 4 techniques we broke an elbow. I don't know. Some days I'm more obsessed with breaking one bone over the other. All right. So before I open it up the floor to some questions, I want to give you guys a disclaimer, obviously. Don't go do these techniques randomly on people. Don't go pick fights. Don't be like, yo, dude, can you come at me with a knife, bro? I gotta practice this. Don't do those things. Remember, these are for self-defense purposes only. First line of defense is always dialogue. Then second line is give them what they're asking for, within reason, of course. If they ask for your life, don't give them your life, but you fight tooth and nail for that. But if they say, I want your wallet, give me your wallet. Merry Christmas, have a wallet. Give me your purse. Give them your purse. Then just chill and relax. Give them what they're asking for within reason. Then after that, our third line is offense. Just bam. Then go for it. Okay, Alex and Ivan, you have a question?